Now, perhaps you're wondering, why diet? Why Diet Queen? Why is this burrito trough a thing? Why did you think of this? I didn't think of this. The name and everything, the name I might have thought of, I don't remember, but I was scrolling through Instagram, 3 a.m., right? You'd be like, actually, you don't even make any noise usually. It's more like whatever. Anyways, and I see this guy, and it was to purposefully annoy people with what he was doing. And what he did, and I don't even remember what the major topic, because I was too focused on what his hands were doing. It was with Chipotle, all right? He had a Chipotle burrito, and he proceeded to, is this a pen? Do I want that pen or just a pencil? I'll just get a pencil. That's more reliable. And if I make a mistake, I won't erase it. So basically, he had his burrito. Now, this will not... Hold on. This is not showing up. I need a Sharpie. Sharpie. Okay. So he had a burrito. And then it has, obviously, the tortilla, and then it has the brown extra crispy bits with this flour tortilla, right? Okay, don't mind the fact that this looks like a potato, right? Okay, he had a burrito, and what he did to it was he cross-sectioned the burrito, all right? He cut it directly in the middle. Now, you might be thinking, oh, okay, so he cross-sectioned it. You have the burrito, and then he went, boom, straight in the middle, so you have two halves. Smart move. But then, it's just two halves of the burrito, and you're still not getting what I personally crave in a burrito. What he did, and this was solely to annoy people, that's what the whole video was about, he cut it in the middle, all right? Now, I was thinking, and as I stared at this, I was wondering, perhaps there's a better way to eat a burrito. Perhaps we have been doing it wrong the whole time. And this might be it, because think about it, all right? Let me get a new piece of paper. If you cut a burrito like this, right? So you would have one side and then two sides, right? And if you... at Chipotle, if you could cut it at the perfect point, if you're watching, you better be watching them. While they're folding your burrito, you better know... Man, I forget how powerful Sharpies are. You better know how... where the toppings are, because they'll be rolling it, the guacamole and everything, the sour cream, whatever you get on there, it'll be dispersed evenly. But if you can cut it in a way directly down the middle, whether that's on its kind of side, because how burritos have a side, you could set them down and they'll lay down, on the table. But sometimes you might need to go on the side and cut it that way too. And I suggest you get it double wrapped, all right? This is just, me spitballing, all right? You can get your ingredients still inside of the burrito. Like, for instance, you would have chicken, I don't know, other toppings, and then whatever. So, chicken would obviously be on the bottom, and then you would have, like, your rice and beans, right? And then you would have your cheese, and I don't know, what else you get on your burrito? Your sour cream, I don't know. There we go. And then like your guac and queso, if you got queso, which I highly recommend you do not. Queso sucks. And this could go, I'm just using Chipotle as an example because it's been so hot recently with people like, oh wow, hey, you can do a food hack at Chipotle. Then they go to Chipotle, they're like, the first thing you gotta do is you get a burrito bowl, and then you get a tortilla on the side, and then you take half of it and you put it inside of the tortilla, and then you have the other half, and it's way more than just a regular burrito. And I'm like, why would I do that? Okay? Why would I want I'm trying to do something with my life rather than make a food hack. I mean, what do you... Why? I'm at a Chipotle restaurant and I want a burrito or a burrito bowl. Maybe I'm trying to be healthier, or I don't know. I don't want to spend the time rolling my own burrito unprofessionally like the burrito people do. And I will admit, they do have their There are ways. Sometimes it's not the right way, but whatever. I mean, and I can tell you exactly how to do that. And their videos are so long, and that's a different rant. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So you'd cut it in a way so that you'd have this layer of stuff, right? And then you'd have your chicken, you'd have your rice and beans, and your cheese, and everything would be here, okay? And then hypothetically, you don't even get guac in the burrito, okay? You get guac on the side, right? You have your guacamole in its cup, and then you can also get your hot sauce in the cup, or your corn, or your pico de gallo if you are really white. But then you'd have this on the side, right? You have your two sides, and then you have this whole burrito length to pour or, scoop out your guacamole on it, or, whatever you wanted to do with it. And you have two sides. I didn't draw on the other side, but you have both of them. And then you can have equal amounts of food on either side. If you get it double wrapped, then it's like a trough, a burrito trough. And it is one of the best things I think I've ever come up with. I've already tried it. It works pretty well. I don't know. It just depends. I mean, I know also other people are doing the no spill challenge. Let's see if I bet $20 I can't spill my beans in front of my dad and he'll give me money. No one really cares, all right? I mean, like, yeah, so what? Your burrito's messy, all right? This is the future, a way to solve it. And then even if this doesn't work, why not just get chips on the side? I mean, people are like, oh, money, Chipotle's going up. That's because everything is going up in price. You can base it off of Chipotle. The one thing that has not changed is the local Southern California restaurant. It's not a restaurant. Fast food establishment Del Taco. That has been the same for the most part. You can tell the government's really screwed when that starts going up, because that is the cheapest. That's the bottom tier, all right? You can get that. You can get, like, sometimes they even do taco deals where it's only like 50 cents for a taco, and then you can get like 20 tacos for like $10 or whatever, and it's good. It's sustainable. It's not like good. I wouldn't say it's the best thing in the world, but the burrito trough needs to be a thing. I need you to bring it out there, people. Try it next time. And you're like, oh, I don't want to try it. It's just like the tortilla thing that you're saying with the burrito bowl, I got to take this extra time. And I respect that. But next time you bring Chipotle home, like these crazy influencers that think they found a food hack, try it. Just get a knife, just cut it down the middle. It's all food going down there. Worst case scenario, it all falls apart and whatever. But I'm just saying, it's potentially a new way to eat the burrito. We could be doing it wrong. And yeah. And it's also, you could eat it like a taco, right? You could go from left to right or right to left and bite it. But since if depending on how the burrito is shaped, the burrito trough, it could potentially just fit in your mouth, because think about it. It's a from the side view angle, it's gonna be like that. Well, hold on. There's another piece of paper. Let's get another piece of paper. It's potentially going to be like this, right? Right, and then you still have your layers, and then you put your guac on top, and you drizzle the salsa to whatever. Okay, so that's all on there. And it'll look something like this, perhaps a little smaller, but if you notice, it's like, you make your mouth a hole, you can line that up. And don't even get me started on like burrito quarters or whatever, because then the no bite challenge would work perfectly. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. And if you want it super tight, like you want it to be sturdy, then you get a quesarito, and only go when it's not and no one else is around. A quesarito is basically, you can just say to them and they'll give you a glare, but they'll do it for you. And it's just a quesadilla. It's two full-size tortillas on top of each other with cheese in the middle, and it makes it so it's even sturdier. But it's just my thoughts. Just saying, the burrito trough could be something you could be doing, and it's good. All right, it's good. I've tried it, like I said, but Yeah. As always, my name is Diet Ween. This is a Talk About It Tuesday. I hope you liked it. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.